Alrighty, end of the year Q&A for your boy D-Rock. Let's get it. Stay tuned after the video to see how you can win a 1/10 scale Colossus statue from Iron Studios. First up on the list, we have a question from my boy Day from Omnibus Comics. Who is your favorite comic book writer? Come on, man. Robert Kirkman. Robert Kirkman will always be the best, man. He's what got me back into comics, and he is just the shit, man. I love everything that he does. Oblivion Song is great. The Walking Dead was one of my favorite reads of all time. I love those books. He's definitely just one of the greatest. I still have to read Invincible, so, I mean, he's probably even going to get higher up on the list of ain't nobody touching him after I read Invincible, so there we go with that. Now, another question we got. Most anticipated omnibus of 2022. Obviously, it's going to be X-Men Volume 1 or King in Black. King in Black? Or X-Men Volume 1. It's the last one I need in the collection, so that is the one that is my most anticipated. It comes out early January. I can't wait to get it. It'll complete the collection, and then I just need to add on from there. So, what's your favorite Disney Plus series so far? Definitely going with Loki. Loki is the shit. It's hard. I would say maybe Hawkeye is like reaching up there. I still haven't watched the finale. I gotta watch that later today. So if I watch that later today, it might change the outcome, to be honest with you, because it's close. It's close. Loki is damn good, but Hawkeye is... I mean, they gave us Kingpin. Good God, yo. I'm just so about it. So, I'm going with Loki for now, though. Loki, best Disney Plus series so far. Another question from a Gemini. What is your favorite hobby to collect for? I mean, comics, but just more specifically, Omnibus. Omnibus is my favorite thing to collect. I gave up really on like any of the smaller statues and Funko Pops and stuff like that. They just take up too much space and they look kind of cluttered after a while. These damn things look so nice on a shelf. And, you know, it's reading material. You can actually do something with it. So, and, you know, you can always resell them if you really want to. So I'd say definitely Omnibus is the main thing that I do like to collect. Another question from my boy, Day from Omnibus Comics. What's your favorite omnibus on your shelf right now? I will tell you straight up, it is... my first omnibus I ever bought, X-Men, Uncanny X-Men, Volume 1. Definitely my favorite omnibus on the shelf. I mean, this is when X-Men really picked up the pace and just got crazy. It's got all the nostalgia level for me, and I'm obviously a huge fan of the X-Men. I almost have all the omnibuses from X-Men. Just need that X-Men Volume 1, and then it completes what is out. So I know that last October, this was my first omnibus. So since then, you know, I got a whole hell of a lot more. But this is definitely my favorite. This one will probably be my favorite for a long time. I don't see anybody really pushing this out of the way. But great question, Day, as always. All right, a question from my boy Mark from Flip Through Comics on Instagram. What is your comic book origin story? Without getting into like crazy details, my comic book origin story was, I would say, start out as a kid. I was really good at drawing, so I draw a lot when I was a kid. I basically just used comics for reference when it came to you know, drawing and whatnot. I didn't really read them when I was a kid, but I used them for reference for drawing. I actually took comic book art lessons classes from this dude, an artist, Paul Abrams, who actually, ironically enough, now is my wife. He's her next door neighbor, so which is crazy. So I took a class with him at like a community college type thing, and then I did private lessons at his house for a while. So I did drawing with him, and I got really good at drawing. Then life happened. I got crazy, started to drink too much, you know, that type of thing. But really what got me back into comics was like, I went to rehab, I got sober, I started reading in rehab, graphic novels, that type of thing. Got out, kind of got my shit together, got a good job, got my own place. Then I started collecting things, having money in my pocket for like the first time ever. And I actually was, I was always a fan of the show of The Walking Dead. And what happened was I had heard that The Walking Dead comic ended, and I was interested to see what happened because I know that there's going to, it'll probably take a long time for the show to end. So I went out and I bought the compendiums for The Walking Dead, and I just ran through them all super fast. Fell in love with reading comics, and basically ever since then, I've just been blasting. Then like with channels like Gem Mint and Near Mint, I found out about the omnibuses, and man, the omnibus is just the best reading format. So ever since then, I've just been cracking through omnibuses, collecting them, and now I get single issues now. I'm all in on this hobby, and I love it. It's a great thing to be able to do. I came a long way to where I got today, and I'm just thankful for just everything in my life at this moment. So that's my comic book origin story, man. Is the Reader's Digest version, but that's what it is. I love reading comics. What can I say? Thank you for the question. Flip through comics. Another question from my boy Day from Omnibus Comics. What are some of your biggest goals for the channel next year? I mean, I'm just glad that some of y'all watch. That's yeah. If you keep watching, that'll be enough for me. I don't know. We've upgraded throughout. I've been doing this for almost, I think, about a year now. We've upgraded quite a bit throughout it. I started out doing this on a tripod and an iPhone, and it's upgraded quite a bit. We got mics and all sorts of stuff now. So, I have a laptop that I edit everything on now and all that. So, we're just going to be doing, just making everything look more professional and better, and having a decent amount of, new omnibus and hopefully some more statues. I need to get out of my tiny little apartment and have some place where I got some space to actually, collect some things, because I only got, room for 2 more statues, maybe 3. And, my wife already doesn't want any of that. So I need a bigger place. So that's probably the biggest goal. Get a bigger place so we can, I can make a better set and, put more, better content out for you guys. So thanks for the question again, Day. Another question from the wife. Great question from the wife. What is your most sought after graded comic? I mean, I already have, the first appearance of the Juggernaut, and that's one of the ones that when I started getting books, that was one of the ones that I wanted for sure. So I have that. I mean, maybe I just want it in a better grade. I mean, I got a 5.5. That's pretty nice. But Werewolf by Night, maybe. I mean, giant size X-Men would be good. Lots of X-Men. I can't really put an actual book that I would really want. Maybe Werewolf by Night. I would like to get that book, man. I love that cover. Yeah, great question from the wife. There's too many to pick from, to be honest with you. Some of them are way far too out of my reach, but it is what it is. All right, we got another question from a Geminite, J Rocks Comic Swag on YouTube. Any strategy plans as far as collecting or doing a wish list for 2022? I'll be honest with you. I have no plans. Any of my purchases are spur of the moment. I'm very impulsive buyer. I don't pre-order anything. I waited for it to drop, and then I'll either see a review of it online and then decide to pick it up or not, or I'll just pick it up randomly for no reason. My buying of omnibus and collecting is super sporadic, so I have no plans, man. I have no plans. Lots of books. That's my plan. Lots of books. Trying to figure out where I'm gonna put all of them, but we'll figure that out when the time comes. But great question, Jay. Alrighty, and the last question, another question from the wife. She gave me. She gave good questions. Between San Diego Comic-Con and New York Comic-Con, which would be your choice to go to? Now, I would like to go to, obviously, San Diego Comic-Con, but that's kind of plus California is on fire and full of homeless people these days, so I kind of want to stay out of that area. Not that New York City is any better, but I think that's the more plausible answer. I mean, we could probably there's a follow-up to it. And can we go next year? I think we could probably manage. Hopefully, if this damn COVIDness doesn't get any worse, go to Comic-Con next year in New York City. I think that's probably the way to go. So I think that's all the questions for this Q&A I'm going to do. Can't wait for 2022 to start up. We got some great stuff ahead. And, as always, thanks for watching. Drop in the comments, what you thought of this video, what you think of the channel. Are you a huge fan? Should I keep going? Should I quit? I should not quit. But let me know what you think in the comments, man. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. And, stay safe out there. As always, thanks again for watching. And I'm out. Once we hit 500 subscribers, we're going to be giving away this 1/10 scale Colossus statue from Iron Studios. I'll use a random comment generator and pick the winner. All you got to do to win is be subscribed to the channel, like and comment on a video where I mention this giveaway, and you must be located in the United States. Good luck, and thanks for watching.